Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Friends, today I am in Red Fort of Old Delhi and it's a very beautiful fort. So let's explore the beautiful fort with me. Friends, on the other side of the parking, you will be see Sunhari Mosque. After walking a short distance, you will find ticket window on your right hand side. From there you will be buy tickets. You can also book your tickets online. The fort remains closed on every Monday. There are two entrance gates of the fort, Lahore Gate and Delhi Gate, but at present the Lahore Gate is open for the tourists. There is a 30 feet deep moat and 60 feet high walls around the fort. Wow! Very good arrangements were made at that time for the security of the fort. The moat was filled with water. Crocodiles and water snakes were kept inside the moat so that enemies couldn't reach easily to the walls of the fort. Look at the huge walls of the fort. You can see small arches everywhere and there is gap between the arches. The soldiers used to sit behind the arches with their pistols for the security of the fort. Delhi Gate is the main entrance gate through which only emperor used to enter, and even today that gate is used by VIPs and our Prime Minister. So friends, we are entering inside the fort from Lahore Gate. It is called Lahore Gate because it is facing to Lahore. Ticket windows are available here and near the parking. You can buy your tickets from anywhere. Extra things, you have to deposit to the clock room. Friends, keep in mind, I always tell you that whenever you are going to visit any historical building, please take only your important things with you like your cell phone, camera, sunglasses, hat and bottle of water is okay. Do not carry eatables and smoking things with you. After checking, we reached close to the Lahore Gate. Earlier here used to be a wooden bridge, but after 1857 century, the Red Fort came under the British control and they made this concrete bridge here. On the both sides of the gate, you can see the beautiful cannons. Friends, this fort had seen the celebration of freedom from the chains of slavery. So let's enter inside the World Heritage Building and know about its history. The beautiful fort was constructed between 1638 to 1648 by the 5th Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. It took 10 years to build. The main architecture was Ustad Ahmad Lahori. Shah Jahan built beautiful buildings during his time such as Taj Mahal, Jama Mosque and Red Fort of Old Delhi. That's why he is also known as King of Architecture. Friends, you can see above the fort Our national flag is flying beautifully. At this place, our first Prime Minister Shri Jawaharlal Nehru ji had hoisted the flag. Even today, on 26th January and 15th August, the Prime Minister of our country comes here to hoist our Indian flag. It is believed that Emperor Shah Jahan was very sad after the death of his beautiful wife Mumtaj Mahal. That's why he built this fort and shifted here. Friends, when you will enter inside the main entrance gate, you will see beautiful shops on both sides. During emperor time, this market was known as Meena Bazar or Chhatta Bazar. You can find beautiful handicraft things here. This market was specially set up for royal ladies. Gold, silver jewelry and ladies' items were found in this market. Even today, this market has been decorated with the same beauty. Tourists really enjoy the beauty of this market. Inside the fort, you will find two types of buildings. The buildings which were built by British are called Victorian architecture buildings, and the buildings which were built by Mughals are called Mughal architecture buildings. This is a museum. The name of this museum is Azadi Ke Diwane. There are 4 and 5 museums inside this fort. You must visit all the museums. I also made a separate video of all museums. You can also watch that video. Inside the museum, you are allowed to take pictures and videos everywhere, and you'll get a lot of information by museums. All the museums are on your left hand side in British architecture buildings. There are nice and clean toilets on the back side of the first museum, Azadi Ke Diwane. Friends, earlier the fort was known as Qila-e-Mubarak. Now it is known as Red Fort. Friends, now I will take you towards Naubat Khana. At that time, whenever the emperor used to enter Diwan-e-Am from here, music was played on his arrival, and the information about his arrival was conveyed to other people. Music was also played here on some special occasions, and whenever high officials used to enter Diwan-e-Am from here, the information about their arrival was also conveyed to the general public. It is 3-storied. It is decorated with green and golden colors. It is believed that 2 Mughal emperors, Jahandar Shah and Farrukh Shir, were killed in this Naubat Khana. Friends, after our country became independent, this fort remained under the Indian Army till the year 2003. The fort was very beautiful. It was beautifully decorated with gold and silver things, but it was looted time to time. Even today, it looks very beautiful. Now we are entering inside Diwan-e-Aam. The king's court used to be held here. The emperor used to sit on his throne and his minister used to sit on the marble platform. The common people came here and they told their problems to the king, and the king used to solve their problems. It is made of red sandstones. Look at the beauty of the arches. All are symmetrical. The main throne of the emperor is made of pure white marble. Now the government has covered it with glass. Friends, in the year 2007, it was declared as World Heritage Site. Since then, it has become a major tourist destination of Delhi, and tourists from all over the country and abroad come to visit it. You can take your nice pictures here. Friends, now I will take you towards Diwan-e-Khas, Khas Mahal, Rang Mahal and Mumtaj Mahal. Friends, the beautiful place that you are looking, there used to be fountains and Nahr-e-Bahisht used to flow here, which is known as Canal of Paradise. This canal reached the gardens, passing through the palaces and keeps the palaces cool from inside. In front of Nahr-e-Bahisht, you can see Rang Mahal, Palace of Colors. If you will stand in front of Rang Mahal, on your left hand side is Khas Mahal and Diwan-e-Khas, and on your right hand side is Mumtaj Mahal Palace. Friends, now you are seeing a very beautiful palace of this fort, which is known as Rang Mahal. Nahr-e-Bahisht used to flow from here. This palace has 6 rooms. The north and south ends of the Rang Mahal are known as Shish Mahal, means house of mirrors, because over the walls and ceiling of these apartments are decorated by tiny pieces of mirrors which reflect the light and create a very beautiful effect. Friends, the beautiful Rang Mahal was built by Emperor Shah Jahan for his queens, and next to it there was Khas Mahal. The emperor used to live in Khas Mahal, and from there he used to come Rang Mahal to meet his queens. Khas Mahal has 3 parts. The set of 3 rooms facing Diwan-e-Khas was called Tasbih Khana, and it was used for emperor's private worship. The three rooms behind it were known as Khwabga, sleeping room. On its south side, there is a beautiful hall which is known as Tosh Khana or sitting room. On the north wall of this palace, there is a beautiful marble screen carved with a scale of justice. On the east of the Khas Mahal, there is a tower which is known as Musammam Burj, from where the emperor used to greet the local people. Friends, you have to see these beautiful palaces from outside because no one is allowed to go inside. Now I am taking you to Diwan-e Khas. This palace was built by Emperor Shah Jahan to meet important ministers and guests. In the center of this room, you can see a marble platform. Emperor's peacock throne was kept there, which was decorated with precious stones. In 1739, the peacock throne and diamond Kohinoor was stolen by Nadir Shah. Later on, it was taken away by British and even today it is in London. It was the hardest and biggest diamond of the world. Over the corner arches of north and south walls are inscribed by the famous verses of Amir Khusro, exclaiming that if there be a paradise on the earth, it is this, it is this, it is this. Friends, on the wall of this palace, you can see the same work of Taj Mahal, the marble inlay art. The beautiful flowers and leaves are made of semi-precious stones. Next to Diwan-e Khas, you will see Hammam, royal bath, which is closed right now. The two rooms on either side of the southern entrance are believed to have been used by royal children. The central chamber had a marble basin which could be used for hot or cold water as desired. In front of Hammam, you will see Moti Masjid or Pearl Mosque. It was built by the 6th Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb for his personal use. Emperor Shah Jahan used to go Jama Mosque to offer prayers. Friends, as I told you earlier that Mumtaj Mahal is on the other side of Rang Mahal. Now I am taking you towards Mumtaj Mahal. Rest rooms are also built near Mumtaj Mahal. This palace looks very beautiful. Shah Jahan named this palace after his beloved queen Mumtaj Mahal. It is also known as Chota Rang Mahal or small colored palace. Nahr-e-Bahisht or stream of paradise was flowing through it, which keeps it cool during summer time. After 1857 century, the Red Fort comes under British. They used this beautiful palace as a military prison. Friends, this fort was built in 150 acres. There are 4 and 5 museums here. If you want to visit this fort properly, you need a whole day. Friends, now I am showing you the Hayat Baksh Garden or Life Bestowing Garden. It was built by the last Mughal ruler Bahadur Shah Jafar. It is built in Char Bagh Mughal garden pattern. The two marble pavilions in the southern and northern sides of the garden are known as Sawan and Bhado, which are two rainy months in Hindu calendar. Beautiful plants and trees were planted in this garden. Friends, now you are seeing Jafar Palace. It is between the two marble pavilions. It was built by the last Mughal ruler Bahadur Shah Jafar in 1842, and there was water around this palace which kept this palace cool. Emperor Bahadur Shah Jafar built it to get rid from the summer season. Green trees and plants were planted in the garden, which gives cool shade and peace to the mind. The emperor had also built two small pavilions on the side of Yamuna river, which were known as Hira Mahal and Moti Mahal, of which now only Hira Mahal is left. Friends, these palaces are known as Shahzada palaces or princess palaces. The royal families used to live there. We are not allowed to go further. Later, when British started living here, they converted it into a meeting palace and entertainment palace. Now it is known as Heritage Tea House.
So guys, we hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe and share with your friends. And don't forget to press the bell icon. See you in our next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.